The other staple of every Profitable Christian Business podcast is the secret question. And I feel like this is going to be amazing. Your secret question is, what is the secret to having a thriving marriage, not just one that is surviving?
Well, that's good. That's a great question. And I would say to that, when people are in survival mode, you're drowning, right? You're just trying to keep your head above water. That you can't help anybody. And we've heard the analogy of people who are on the airplane, why they always say, put your mask on first before you even put your child's on, because if you're not safe, how are you going to help anybody else? And so I think that's kind of like the image of just surviving. Then sometimes you get to the next stage, which would be stability. Like maybe you're not drowning, maybe you're on the beach, right? But you're not thriving. And and so there is no pause button. In life we feel like life gets busy. It gets busy, and there's actually three time periods within marriages that divorce lawyers have shown to be the most susceptible to divorce. And one is year one. I think this is kind of where the selfishness comes in, is like you're used to doing things your own way. You make all the decisions. If you want to stay up till 12, you do. If you don't want to pick up your clothes, you don't have to. Like, if you want to eat cold pizza, that's fine. You don't really have to think about anybody else. You're really just thinking about yourself. And so that's kind of a big reality check for a lot of people in your first year, is bringing that cohesiveness. Then the next danger zone is 8 to 10 years in marriage. And I've never really read a study of why that is, but we have our own theory. And I may be wrong, but I think I'm right. because we experienced it in our own marriage. We almost got divorced at year 10. And so really where you're at is you now have kids. At that time we had 3 children, and he was trying to climb up the corporate ladder, and I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. So he was doing whatever it took, overtime, working all the shifts, traveling for his company. And so he wasn't really there. I was full into the kids, that we kind of thought we pushed a pause button and our marriage would be there when we get back to it, when life slows down. Well, there is no pause button, and life never really actually slows down. And so we weren't making it our priority. And so for us, it's realizing that either you're growing or you're falling back. And so it's really important. You got to keep your marriage a priority no matter what's going on in life. And so that's what I would say is the marriages that make marriage priority. Other than, right, you have your relationship with God, and then it's this relationship.
Thanks for checking out the Profitable Christian Business Podcast. Remember to like, subscribe, and share.